Hey folks, before I kick off this review, I did want to discuss the recent news about the potential rebooted Power Rangers movie. In the article from Cineblend, we're informed that Hasbro and Paramount plan on initially rebooting Power Rangers on the big screen. It's reported that they are going for a time travel theme back to the 90s. So it's safe to say they will pay homage not only to MMPR, but possibly other seasons of Power Rangers as well. This news gets me hyped, and I'm really rooting and hoping for the best if we get this film as a big budget project. I'd also love to see kind of like an original PG-13 Power Rangers show similar to, that of The Mandalorian. So if the movie route does not work out, I think a more mature version of the original content for Power Rangers would be awesome as well. In other Power Rangers news, Battle for the Grid has released new DLC. So if you own this game, get on it and get on the action right now. Without further setback, let's rock it and get into this review. As usual, I cover these books in 3 criteria: the good, the bad, and the Morphin. And in the end, I'll conclude the review with my lightning rating. So, starting off with the good in this comic. This book starts us off with the Rangers in an epic training simulation fighting a giant purple snake. Sounds like a Power Ranger monster. We also get to see the White Ranger piloting the Tiger Zord, which was pretty cool. I really liked seeing the White Ranger, utilizing the Tiger Zord, and the artwork, as always, is on point, within these comics. That's another great aspect of this book, which, wasn't seen in the show. Having the Rangers in, legitimate training simulations with generated monsters. I just thought that was a cool element. Also, we see a bit of a divide in decision making as Kim wants the team to keep training and kind of keep pushing, and Tommy, being the new leader, calls it a day and has everyone rested out. Now, the MMPR team has a lot going on right now. They recently got new friends to replace old friends in the Ranger positions of the red, black, and yellow. And they just suffered a hit with the battle from Dane. Tommy seems to want a balance for the team. They still are teenagers and questioning if they even need to do the superhero stuff anymore, seeing as there is a new team, the Omega Rangers. Going on, we also get a moment with the monsters as they seem to have, repaired Lord Zedd's staff and tested out in their new attempt at dominating the universe and destroying the Rangers. Flashing over to the planet Safe Haven, we see the droid Z has found out that the Morphin Master has been destroyed, and we briefly see a big shadow approaching behind him. Also, we see Jason, Zach, and Trini conversing about their friends back in Angel Grove, and rather or not, they should make contact, given the circumstances. We will touch back on this later, trust me. Back in Angel Grove, we get a moment with Billy, Kim, conversing, and what I took away and what I really liked here in this moment was the idea about life after being a Power Ranger. It seems like some of the friends, they know eventually this lifestyle of being a superhero, it's going to come to an end. And they want to go to college and they have goals and, and live like somewhat a normal life. But will the Ranger life ever be done with them? That's that's kind of like the big question. And, something I thought was cool that Kim kind of posed within this segment. So after all of that, flashing back over to Planet Safe Haven, the Omega team is confronted by Kia and the Morphin-empowered villains. Kia pretty much body slams Jason to the ground, injuring him majorly. And she explains that she didn't agree with the Morphin Master, and she did what was necessary to prevent the grid from getting shattered again and a new Draken emerging. Then that green alien dude makes a huge explosion, nearly wiping out the Rangers, causing their helmets to crack. Luckily for them, the droid Z was still alive. His hand literally teleported them away from the danger zone. And which leads me into my next segment, getting into the bad of this comic. Nothing too bad in this book other than some cheesy dialogue in moments with particular villains. But hey, it is Power Rangers that we're talking about. You're going to have those cheesy moments and cheesy lines. So that's just something to be kind of expected when it comes with the brand. Getting into the Morphin. I'm curious what will come about with Kia and the Morphin-empowered beings she has in her crew. Is she still going to use her Ranger form, or is she done with being a Ranger? Also, I'm really curious about, what Goldar and the monsters will accomplish with Lord Zedd's staff And how will this impact the Rangers, given the circumstances that's going on currently? And the last scene was just amazing and crazy and opens up so many questions. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers team, they're in a sense contemplating if they are still needed and meeting expectations of being a Ranger, seeing as the Omega Rangers seem to be OP and making the hero business look effortless. Right as they are conversing with Zordon, the Omega Rangers are revealed and teleport into the command center, battle damaged and carrying a wounded Red Ranger. Now the friends are aware of the identities, they're old friends, and I'm sure just like myself, the MMPR team will have so many questions, which leads to other questions like, if they all become aware of the events of Shattered Grid, what happens then? Like to the timeline, to their world, to their universe? Or will the Omega Ranger team tell the friends it was all for a secret good cause, or make, like a light lie to protect reality as we know it? I really like this moment in the end, of this comic, because it just, when Tommy and the team were kind of feeling, inessential, so to speak, they were quickly reminded that even the mighty fall, and their problems just got more complicated. Now it is time for my lightning rating. After all of that, I give this book a usual 4 out of 5 lightning bolts. It kept me thoroughly intrigued. It raised the stakes, but more importantly, it's got me speculating what could possibly come next and how will the Necessary Evil story arc conclude. That's all I got for today, folks. If you are new to my channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button, ring that bell for future notifications. Also, if you like this video, please hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below, telling me your favorite part of this review and comic. My goal is to get to 4K on this platform, so hoping Kappa does not destroy YouTube, which, that's a whole nother story. There's some good, and there's some, frustration with that. But, if my channel is still around as this Kappa stuff, gets implemented, let's get to 4K and beyond. But 4K right now is my goal, so I need your help to do it. Help a brother out and subscribe if you are new to my channel. It means more than you know to me. Seriously, I appreciate you guys' support. Until next video, guys, peace.